Hi, I'm Norman A. Hood, financial advisor and host of the Exit Plan Show. I interview America's top advisors like today's guest, Bill Ditty, to help business owners enjoy more personal freedom, grow their companies faster, and transition ownership seamlessly when the time comes. Welcome to the show, Bill.
Good morning.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to be here.
Hey, we're going to start out. Could you just tell us a little bit about your background, your education, your career path up till now?
Well, I am a CPA who also, in the course of continuing to maintain my capabilities and expand my capabilities, I've gotten some additional certifications. I'm a CVA, a Certified Valuation Analyst. I'm also a PFS, Personal Financial Specialist, through the American Institute of CPAs. Mm-hmm. I have my CFF designation, Certified in Financial Forensics. That's through the American Institute of CPAs. I'm also an MAFF, Master Analyst of Financial Forensics, and that's through the National Association of Certified Valuators and Analysts, the NACVA. Mm-hmm. I'm also a Certified Divorce Financial Analyst and Masters in Administration.
Okay, so you have quite an extensive background.
Yes.
And you specialize in financial forensics, correct?
Financial forensics, it actually is the hub of what I do. Virtually any type of work that you're doing, whether it's for M&A, litigation support on a business valuation, the forensics aspect, the attributes of forensics, is an essential and inherent part of any valuation or exit strategy, because you want to ensure that the numbers you're working with are valid. You can't have a good valuation with bad numbers.
Okay. You and I just met. We chatted a little bit before we got started, but how would people who know you really well, how do you think they describe you personally?
Okay. I'm trying to think of the couple people who like me, what they would say. Basically, I'm extremely intense about the things that I do. Okay. Intensity is what drives you to have a clearer focus and a motivation to do what needs to be done with a particular job. The concept of intensity can obviously be misinterpreted by people, but what it means is a relentless pursuit of ensuring that if there's something wrong in the books, that you find it, that once you have the numbers, you can put together a good valuation. Those are the sort of things that I try to bring, and I bring that to personal relationships as well. Fully enjoy the moment and be focused on what it is that you're doing.
Okay, good. Pretty much covered, I think, what Ditty Financial does. Could you tell us what differentiates them maybe from some other firms that and do similar types of work?
Well, I guess the classic answer always is me, okay?
Right.
Because there's only one of me, and I'm sure some people would go, thank God for that. And but in the business world, personalities do matter as far as getting things done. The concept of working with everyone, everywhere, all the time is just not realistic in my mind. There are some personalities that blend and fit together better in the pursuit of a exit planning strategy or whatever. So I'd like to think that there are certain individuals or organizations out there that has a type of attitude and a work ethic and an intensity that would make me a good match for me to work with them. But yeah, I not for everyone.
Okay. What part of the work that you do you like the very best? I mean, you do a lot of things, I can tell, but is there any one thing you like the best?
After a thorough forensic exam or the finishing of a business valuation or exit planning strategy, the ability to take that information and communicate it in a clear, educational, not condescending fashion to people who may not even remotely understand the field that we're in. Mm-hmm. You know, when I'm in court, there are judges. They're obviously highly intelligent, capable individuals, but they have not spent decades studying forensic accounting or business valuations. Communicating to them in such a way, and other people interested, potential buyers for a business, in a way that clearly communicates what it is that you're trying to do and how it is that you got there and why this is a compelling story you should follow is to me my favorite thing to do.
Okay. If I can tell you like what you're doing, I can tell you have a lot of energy. Is there anything in particular that gives you that energy? Anything from the past or anything you're...
My genetic makeup.
Okay. All right. This is natural.
Yeah, because of 9/11, I became a firefighter at the age of 48.
Oh, okay.
So I spent 11 years as a firefighter and paramedic, part-time, a paid part-time member of the department, and I found that work to be very gratifying. It was a case of the societal and national trauma of that event. I really wasn't interested in sitting on the sidelines. I've always tried to keep myself in shape, so for 11 years I was a firefighter paramedic, and that, while appears to have absolutely nothing to do with my practice, which it doesn't, from a psychological point of view of rising to challenges, dealing with difficult things, making decisions that in the case of firefighting are literally life and death, I think helped me as a professional as well in dealing with things of not getting overly wrought or upset because the other side said some frustrating things. You take it in stride, you move on, you keep your head.
Okay. At the Exit Plan Show, we try to help business owners in a few different areas. One, help them find a way to maybe take a little more time off, have some more personal freedom. Number two, help them grow their company a little faster. Number three, help them develop a plan to transition ownership at some point, either sell to a third party, bring a family member in, involve their key employee group in the next phase of that business. And then more recently, we've started helping business owners redefine their purpose after they leave their company. Sometimes they tie their entire life up in something, and then walking away from that's pretty difficult, and they really don't have, they have to find a new purpose in life. In any of those areas, can you think of one tip that you might give a business owner?
Well, in any of those phases, either owning it and running it, doing the exit planning, or after the exit planning, I like to look at money as a time machine. Money is ultimately a time machine because what we can do is we can trade it. I hate yard work, as my wife would readily attest to, but I have a great landscaper who comes out and cuts and manicures the lawn and all those other wonderful things. I give him money for that. I trade money for them to take care of something that allows me to have more time with my wife, or taking the dog to the dog park, those sort of things. I think people need to understand, we all know the saying that money, it does not bring you happiness. But what money does do is give you options, and have someone understand that savings for emergencies and retirement is clearly important, but other aspects of your life, when you can trade money so you have more time for your own inner peace or with other family members, that is a smart way to handle your finances. Okay, great interview. Good information. Appreciate it. Nice to have you on with us. Thank you.
So that was Bill Ditty. He's with Ditty Financial Forensics. If you want more information about Bill and his firm, please check out the show notes on our website. Thanks for joining us.